Come on in here, good people. Come on in here, good people. Come on in here. Let's get ready to have a little bit of fun. Goodness gracious. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Think we got a good evening. Get on in the comment section too. Let me know you in here. Let me know you in here before I get carried away. Beef is in here. Hey, we in here, Eric. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all can give me your thoughts right off the bat. You can tell me. You can tell me your thoughts right off the bat. What is wrong with Memphis? Is that a trick question? What is Memphis doing? Do I got to cut on the TV? Are they getting busted or something? What's going on, Jason? Get on here. Nashville was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Got to see the young fella Chuck Wilson. What is going on? Let me make sure I get everybody's comments up here on the main screen. What's wrong with Memphis? Jason, shout out. Beef, Nashville's awesome. It's always awesome. Chuck Wilson, let me get you up there. They lost at home to Tulsa. Maybe Penny's not the X and O guy. Maybe Memphis still carries. Memphis right now might carry a little bit of Memphis might be carrying a little bit of weight just for being Memphis in the Swaggy program. Loving the Max support. What's going on with that? Bickett. Wait a minute. What is going on with the game? I've been cleaning up and going through some screenshots and some other things. Let me make sure I have. Hold on. Let me get some of these screenshots out of the way. I'm gonna do that first, y'all. So when we get down to it, we get straight to the good stuff. We won't have any interruptions. Yeah, he listen. He's been riding. He's been riding with his Cincy crew. I got my popcorn. I'm ready. Renita, welcome to the room. What's up, William? 24 Steelers 17. What do you think? Are the Steelers getting exposed, or how they locked up the position? Are they might be the Cards here? Josh, don't do that, Josh. Don't do the it's not gonna work this time. We're not gonna go for the okie doke. We're not gonna do the fake woe is me, Josh. But here's the problem, Josh. It's not your fault, Josh. That comment right there is absolutely not your fault. You took that lead right from the top, and I don't blame you, not one bit. We've seen this too many times. I'm not going for it. Will, is the hold on, let me make sure I put that one on the screen. Is there a game Saturday? Maybe. As far as I know, the game is yet to be canceled. So this is what I want to do. Hold on. I exposed all day. Hold on. Let me make sure I get all these in here. Exposed all day. Only time. Ben's elbow is. Is his arm looking bad? Memphis needs Cal. Brittany's in the building. I send Brittany way too many invites. Speaking of invites, let me send Rummage an invite right now. Let me see. Make sure Rummage knows he is more than welcome to join in here. Bam. So Rummage has got his invite official. So if he doesn't show up, that means he doesn't care about us. Bottom line. Cody, thank you for your support of the channel, because this is going to be an exciting week. But the time moved. William, way to get us started with the time moving. Isn't that awesome? Might have to pull and Ethan Moore and check my phone. Don't do that. No, do not do that. Do not do that. Enjoy it. Embrace it, people. Embrace it. Oh my God, Brittany, don't do that. Oh, come on the show, girl. talk about your stuff. So. Where do y'all want to start on this one? Because here's the thing, and I got a bone to pick, especially with the YouTube crowd. And by the way, if you don't know, youtube.com/made4theville. Go there. It's really easy. It's really quick. Click subscribe, hit the like button, just so you know you'll be alerted anytime these go live. They won't always be able to be on social media, and some of this subject matter, sometimes we have a little fun, so I can't put it on regular social media. And listen, my aunts, my grandma be on here sometimes, and sometimes I just can't let grandma know everything about me all the time. So your safest bet is to make sure you go to the YouTube channel and click subscribe. No matter if you're watching it from Facebook or Periscope. So put that. Glad we paid Pitt. Yeah. Tune up. Listen, Pittsburgh is not a tune-up. Pittsburgh lost their first game. They've won 5 straight. People try to set you up by saying tune-up or saying Pittsburgh is not a good team because they lost early. They lost to a mid-major early, and then they won 5 straight. You know who? I know another team who lost to a mid-major, and they lost 3 straight. David, your support of the channel is greatly, greatly appreciated. I'm going to try to make sure I hit everybody's super stickers. Let me go find George David. Cody. Get that on lock. I need a screen. I'll get that screenshot in there. David, welcome to the channel, and I appreciate the super chats. But here, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited about this matchup because I see things. Ashton, you were able to stay up. Starting line has Pitt favored. Yes, thank you. No conversation. I am here to catch all of the flyby narratives that people are running with. That's why you're here. I'm not going to stand for it anymore. Any sandbagging, any misnarratives, they're not getting past me. And now I got a place. Now I got more than 2 hours. I can do this all night if I want to. I can even pause and go make myself a cocktail in the middle of making sure y'all see every little detail of what's going on in this big show and this big rivalry. So yeah, that's greatly appreciated. Let me make sure I get everybody's comments. Run out of town if we. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, you just don't even know. Pitt would probably waste Kentucky. I may agree with that. Is Cal be eerily similar? No. Don't get my channel banned with that. You take that comment down off my channel. My channel is too much fun for you. And people, no cursing. I got a limited I got my channel limited because people were talking using bad language on the channel. So please respect the channel. No cursing. Or I'll let you know ahead of time if this is a day you can get away with cursing, so I can change the settings. We'll work together. But this one's too wide-reaching for any of that. We'll all either be blessed with Jimmy Dykes share for the UK the whole game, or Dan Jokic. That's funny. Other than Wisconsin thumping, we win the boards. It's going to be a long day for UK. JR, you are on point with that one, man. You are very on point with that one. Eric, okay, Pitt favored. Yes, they've won 5 straight. They lost an opener. I'm telling you, they're not a tune-up game. They're an ACC team. The only reason the line might go towards Louisville a little bit is because their head coach is out, but it's their brother doing the assistant coaching. So yeah, you didn't miss anything. We're just making sure we're going through the setup. Did you miss the cards? Lost to whiskey. Yeah, listen. Yeah, and Ross, and you did get busted real good. Was Cal complaining about the time change? Chuck, welcome. I'm talking about, Chuck. I can tell you get it for starters. Yeah, thank you for that one, Will. Thanks for the backup. Haven't watched Pitt. Here's the thing. All those same players that we've been watching and been giving Louisville a hard time, that we've been beating in close games because we had 5 seniors. No, those guys are the juniors and seniors now. Now they're a young team that's a veteran team. They're going to be a handful. Yeah, that was foreseen there, going to make waves and shambles injuries, injury returns, COVID returns, all that good stuff. Update our injuries, please, Edward. Let's just say I have a feeling there's going to be somebody in uniform on the sideline that hasn't been in uniform on the sideline. We may have an addition over the course of the next 2 games. Keep that in mind. Yeah, now listen, I ain't no snitch. I don't know everything about everything, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a roster addition and we got a little extra punch to the lineup. Welcome. Pitt has a kid that has 2 20-20. Yeah, double doubles, most important. We have to take the fight early at Pitt. Yeah. Yes. So much more aggressive. But you did hear that out of Quinn Zielinski during the press conference. The number 1, 2, and 3 new thing, new recommitment is to violence and physicality. I said violence, probably shouldn't say that. The 5 cents. Pitt was the problem with the Big East back. Yeah, I mean, they're tough. You don't win. I don't care. You don't win 5 straight. 6'5", 215. Hold on. No, I don't want to miss any of these. Looking to see. Yes. Okay. He's 6'5", 215. Shh. We don't snitch around here. We just wait and see it when the game time happens. You think 2-3 zone switch Wisconsin felt odd, but a thought. I think you will see multiple defenses. I think you will see switched up defenses. Just go ahead and do the guesses. Leave it at the guesses. Josh is closer than Charles. Yeah, he probably dresses out. Real Corey, it's an opinion. Quinn needs to let it fly. He will let it fly. Quinn's going to let it fly, not to be picky on Mac. Just I hear you. Listen, everybody. Listen. Here's the thing, too. I'll say this now. I am not gonna let that conversation today about loser attitude versus winner attitude and expectations. I'm not gonna let that tear the fan base apart. I mean, I am going to stand firm on what I believe, but I am not going to let you people attack each other over that thing. Coming soon. Who has cried more, Calipari or Michael Jordan? It's a good thing that I don't pick on the kids, because did you see the picture of the kid crying during the game? Muhammad Asega, I would loved to have him eligible. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Do I have the right sound going? Let me check the sound settings really quick. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Cam mic. Let me just make sure the sound is where it needs to be. General audio. Okay, use the default. Let me ask you this. Is this sound better, y'all, or the computer starts running? Sometimes the fan comes on and gets a little loud, so I'll leave it on this one. Hold on. Bickett, listen, I need to know right now, did I overreact on the show today? If y'all saw the video, did I overreact? And Joel, we have history, so it was really agitating for him. Like, maybe if that had been a college I didn't recognize, I wouldn't have went so crazy. I watched him Mike smack so many times. There's somebody who seemed disappointed in me, and they left a message, and I was ashamed. there's somebody I want to have a good impression of me, and I think my mic smack messed up their impression, and I'm just so disappointed about that. Does Steve have any eligibility left? Oh my God, we need Sam. He needs to remind us why he's a burger boy. I know he has it in. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. But I hope Coach Mack was giving it to him. I hope during that film where he's giving it to him. Like, all these dudes are out here taking your food right now. Big time. Big time. Significance of Quinn winning the gold jersey. He's going to play, man. Quinn's going to play. MJ compared to Cal. Oh, look, that's almost like getting political in here. Kick that man off. Who you talking about the call? Do you ever wonder why David just doesn't work small guards? He's trying to find his place in the offensive scheme. He's continuing to opt down transfer. Ryan, this game has it all riding on the line. Now, I'm going to get to the last of these comments before I kind of start getting into the subjects. Wait, hold on. I can do that. Listen. I'm really going to do that. Listen, if I can get away with playing subconscious sound in the background of positive speak, I would do it. I would totally do it. And I'd probably get in trouble by the FCC or whoever it is, but I wouldn't even care. Okay, I'm glad I did not overreact. I mean, golly, that will not work at all. Thank you, dear. Come on. Let me get through these. Did not overreact. Hold on, bro. We need a fan base that had the same energy. Hold on. That I do. No, we do. But here's the thing. A lot of times everyone just gets overwhelmed with people who won't call it what it is, people who are afraid to call it what it is, and people who are afraid that it's going to hurt their pockets if they call it what it is. It's a real thing. So, like, I do begrudge people for doing it, but whatever. Like, that's not my thing. Coach with IQ that's letting us know he was pleased with the learning trajectory. Yeah. You're gonna need the bodies. No. What's drier, Tim Sullivan or a Popeye's biscuit? I actually like Popeye's biscuits. I don't know. Welcome, William. Welcome here. Wiz Nitzer, yes. He's supposed to be in high school. Yes, he was one of the toughest and the most talkative guys. That is maturity. That is a good early sign. Okay, I am caught up. Did y'all hear, see, feel what's going on? We'll start it out with this one. Wait, hold on. Listen, but the problem is Aiden could change it overnight if he just got it. Just ain't trying to clap before. Listen, pal, listen. Mr. Rothstein, facts. I cannot tolerate that. So, this is what it's coming down to. The time change. Did y'all see the time change and the move? Does anybody have that? Got boards, foul hard? Yes, 100%. Okay, what I'm doing right now is okay. Here it is. Here it is right here. Okay, here it is. I got the quote. Okay, I got the quote right here. I want y'all to see it. It's from UK radio. It's from Coach's show. Let's go get it. Brand screenshot right here. Okay, because this is important, people. This is important that I bring this right up on. So here's how we do it. Calipari says ESPN moved their game from ESPN2 to ESPN so that people can see the cats go to the executioner. We ain't having it. Do y'all remember? Do you guys remember when Coach Chris Mack was doing his clapback at Coach Calipari? Do you remember about the third or fourth? Never mind that. The third or fourth, never mind that. They called ESPN without our knowledge and without our permission and tried to get one of our ACC games moved to another date. Do you remember when Max said that? And you remember how I said, if it wasn't true, he would have got called out. His name is on the line. Listen, do you think it's coincidence that that game got moved? I'm just going to say after the Wisconsin blowout loss. You went from ESPN2 to ESPN. After the Wisconsin loss, Coach Mack already called out John Calipari for trying to get games moved. So what does that tell us? If there was anybody who could orchestrate a move from ESPN2 to ESPN, it would be John Calipari, who's already been caught red-handed doing that. Why would he do that? It's because after you see the Wisconsin game, you say, we got them. We got to get that on ESPN. Cal got it moved to ESPN because he's confident. But he's trying to sell the wolf ticket of executioner, we're the underdog guy. He's trying to sell his team on we are the underdog team because he doesn't want the Louisville fan base, we need this one this year more than anything. And he knows he is in big trouble because there is some guy down in Louisville that has been yelling something from the mountaintop, and people are starting to figure out that what he's been saying is true. This team without Kenny Payne, this program without Kenny Payne is in big, big trouble. He has pulled out, Coach has pulled out every single tactic, rah-rah, challenge, under the bus, kickoff, suspension, call out, using him to call out other players, using him to try to get control back of the locker room. All that stuff because it is on the brink of mass exodus revolt. Imagine if you are Bryce Hopkins and you're watching that Kentucky team and you're watching Coach Cal throw everybody on the bus and kids disrespecting the coaches and they getting wasted by Richmond and all that. I decommitted from Louisville and committed to Kentucky, and I watched this and they're 1-5 and if they hit what are they 1-5? Yeah, 1-4. Yeah, 1-4, whatever. If they get wasted by Louisville, if they lose by 1 point to Louisville, he has to decommit from Kentucky and go somewhere else. You think he feels like he's the savior of that team? No way. No way. Hold on. Let me get back up to some of these because y'all are firing up at me, and I do appreciate it. But the Steelers just got clapped. I'm not sure. Wait. I'm not sure I even follow what that means. Is it something I said that you didn't understand, JR? Desperate attempt by Cal to motivate an unmotivated team. Yes. No. An individually motivated team. I hope Mac makes another video. No. Listen, we got to deal with Pitt. Pitt's, like I said, Pitt's a problem. Pitt is an absolute problem. I'm not spending a bunch of showtime, though, daily radio time, skipping over Pitt to talk about Kentucky. But we here in the evenings, we don't. We can talk about all this. I can get the counties were about the player. Deflections or defections. Listen, that's Rick Pitino who does the deflections. Time to drop the game. That's funny. No, listen. But here's the thing: what y'all don't realize is he's been using these tactics since forever. He's had the ability. Okay. When I get mad at the Ethan Moores or that attitude, and you tag along. Okay, if I was a coach, and every year I get to see at the beginning of the year, I get to say, okay, these guys are going to be good early and late bloomers. So I'm gonna make Louisville have to play us early in the year, or I'm gonna just until I get the game moved. Louisville always knows, because of 50 years of history, we have to just accept whatever time they want to play, and most of the time nobody really cares. It's like whatever. But Coach Cal going to ESPN, manipulating the schedules, manipulating when who's on what and all that stuff. He's been doing it, and everybody would have to admit that in this rivalry, you've been at a disadvantage a lot of times. Like, that matters. Being at a disadvantage in the big picture, be it Nike, be it recruiting, turning the other way, no investigations on anything that happens. You're getting the Zion Williams treatment. I mean, nobody was asked questions about the money phones, and I mean, we could go on forever. And I'm not here to whine about that stuff, but these things are real. Advantages of people looking the other way. You're finding players face down, drunk in the middle of the street with passed out girlfriends, and tape is getting confiscated and no charges being. I mean, that stuff being covered up keeps your fan base strong, keeps them believing, keeps them happy with the coach, and all that good stuff. So these are all like real things. Rivalry games never truly show disparity between things. Yes, yeah, I agree with that. Banker 41, I agree with that 100%. You throw out a lot of stuff when you throw out a lot of that stuff when it's time to do. They are 1-5. Okay, Callis trying to form there big time. When the coach was to be able, listen, that's a great point. When you start losing that, and here's the thing. Some styles don't age well. Boeheim, Coach K, cool coaches. I can't think of his name. Florida State. What's my Florida State head coach's name? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. What's my coach's name for Florida State? The OG. Somebody, please. I can't move on. The coach of Florida State, his last name, real quick, with the offense always so stagnant. Sometimes it's not. Hamilton. Thank you so much. Listen, those kind of coaching styles, they age well, right? But sitting here, like Leonard, sitting there barking. Are you crazy? What are you doing? Just doing that constantly. That style doesn't age well, because when you're young and spry, and you run up on a kid with young energy, a kid kind of like, but now Coach Cal picked up the weight, you're moving slower, you look like you're putting on a show for the camera. That stuff looks corny now. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look right, and especially when you don't got Kenny Payne right behind you, checking the kids. So that stuff is different. When are people going to start saying, how did this do? Listen, here's the thing. Everybody's saying it, but when you control the narrative and the airwaves, that gets muted. Like, I won't even call anybody out, and I don't want y'all to call anybody out, but how many times have you heard on local radio only one championship? How many times have you heard on local radio, television, news, anything local with a platform? How many times have you ever heard you've had a top 5 recruiting class for like 9 out of 12 years and you got one title? Cal has players needing time away for soul searching. No. It wouldn't even get to that point because other coaches command a different level of respect. The reason Coach Pitino talked about not paying dues because they own you once you do. You don't have to respect somebody. What's the movie Fences? He said, look, he paid me because he owed me. Hey, this is a shout out right here. Hey, Chuck, Merry Christmas from Scott Stevenson. Last 2 minutes of UK Carolina game. Cal making sure none of these games are replayed too. Listen, right. But again, look at that ESPN move. Look at that ESPN move of getting it going from ESPN2 to ESPN, and him saying he needs that win on ESPN to show he's not dead because he's scared that he is losing. He's losing something behind the scenes. His other statements. I will go bring it right on up. I'll show you some of his other statements. I really want to have the full. I really want to have the full. Darn it. It's moving a little slower. Okay. The point is, if you go back over his statements, like about the dismissal, he's not talking about the player. He's talking about culture for years and years and years. Dude, you have a new team every year. It's not, your culture doesn't carry over. Your coach carried the culture. Kenny Payne carried the toughness, the big man development. Rod Strickland carried the culture of dog guards, stuff like that. Like if you go back and read his comments, I wish I had it on instant demand. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna look one more time. I don't have it. Listen, think about these quotes right here. Cal's quotes about the don't listen to the trolls. If you're Calipari, why would you even be commenting on listening to the trolls? Think about that. That's why here's the thing. It is going on. It is pandemonium. And you're not hearing about it because there's nobody else to tell you it's pandemonium. Why would a Hall of Fame head coach be commenting on telling fans not to listen to the trolls? That's not trolling. You're 1-5. You lost to Richmond. You're 0-3 against Georgia Tech, Carolina, and Notre Dame. You're 0-3 against the ACC. Who's trolling other than me at your post games? Like I said, listen. You can't tell me the team isn't missing something. They got 3 5-stars. 3 5-stars. You just kicked off a 4-star. Pitt game should prepare because they will be physical. I do agree with that. It's a good physical game, and they're going to be angry. Pitt really wants us, man. Pitt feels like they got the most props 2 years ago by beating us, and Pitt, they get extra fired up. You still got the video of Malik Williams putting on the headband against Pitt after the game when the coach got mad. He's gonna change him to all neutral or something. No. He won't do that because he knows he's getting the next one back at home. So yeah, he'll do that. Dude is feeling it. No, listen, he got that game moved. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh man. Listen, he can't afford it. ESPN can't afford it. Nike can't afford it. Listen, you are going to get the all-star lineup of piece of crap refs for this game. Book it. And I don't even care. I'll look that team straight in the face and say, I don't care what they call. If you are not the hardest playing team on every possession, I don't want to hear it. Like I really do. Like I feel that way. With a full roster, I mean, what do you mean full roster? Like, think about it, Roger. When you say full roster, are you saying Malik? Are you saying Charles? Are you saying Josh? Are you saying Carleek? I mean, if you had four other dudes, 3 of them are 21 years old, 21 plus, 21, 22 years old. If you had Malik, Charles, or Carleek for the Wisconsin game, that's an extra. That changes the age of your average age of your team by 2 years. That's a big difference. Let's cry about the fouls official. Listen, he's going to, get ready all week. He's pulling out all the stops. And I want you to start listening for him. Don't buy they moved it. There's nobody who wants to see, there's nobody that works at ESPN that wants to see Kentucky get executed. That's a darn lie. That's a lie. That would be a complete lie. Listen, the all-stars are coming out, y'all. Now I really want to run Cal floor with this. Oh, no cussing, Mark, no cussing. Take that one down if you can. Mark. Mark, can you pull that one down? You got to tiptoe around the YouTube. Wait, hold on. I'm going to get on with it. These all just kind of he's using to get his team juicy. Oh yeah. Oh, listen, he's trying it. He's pulling it all out. No, listen, nobody at ESPN, coach, and I'll say it to people who are just joining in because we got a lot of new people. Nobody believes that ESPN changed that game from ESPN2 to ESPN1 on their own. If you think that was an independent ESPN decision, you are a fool. Coach Mack called him out for trying to get our game rescheduled without our consent, without our permission, without our knowledge and without our permission. That's why he said it in the video. I need y'all to see these tactics. Now, when he gets caught doing that, again, hand in a cookie jar, we all can say, oh, well, he's doing that again. Like people treat these things like they're just, think about it. People were angry as all get out when they even thought for a second that Coach Mack was tiptoeing around the Kentucky game. People were ready to run him out of town until he made that video explaining exactly what was going on behind the scenes. They were ready to absolutely run him out of town. With all our players. Oh yeah. You good. I forgot YT. Yes. Listen, I'm telling you, you are at a very, very, very dangerous spot. Again, Bryce Hopkins is watching this. Who was the kid Who was the kid that Kentucky got mad at because he texted a recruit about not coming here? Wayne Gabriel. It was Wayne Gabriel, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. When Wayne Gabriel was telling recruits, be careful about going to Kentucky, right? And Kentucky fans found out, and they excommunicated him from the University of Kentucky, right? Now think about that. Now think about you got BJ Boston from Sierra Canyon, 5-star McDonald's, all that stuff, telling people that these guys don't even want to come in and work out in the morning. So you got your best player from one of your best basketball programs in America, best, high school, programs in America, calling you out publicly about guys not wanting to work and stuff like that. You think that don't matter? You think that isn't a level 5 emergency? That should have been talked about. We should still be talking about that. That's how bad that is. We should still be talking. It's Monday. 2 players disrespected the coach and walked out of there. Coach is calling kids saying they need to go soul searching, need time away. He's scared. Everybody sees Juzang doing his thing. You could really use Ashton Hagans. You think each disgruntled player isn't spreading the gossip of stay away from Kentucky? It has become a cesspool without Kenny Payne there to pour the chlorine. This is a fact. They do not want you to see what's going on. They do not want you to see, hear the mass exodus that's going on. Not mass exodus. I need a better word for it. Just the turmoil that's going on. And I hear things. Yeah, Wayne Gabriel. Yes. Making scary. Oh, he is absolutely not scared. He is absolutely not scared. And Rick was uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable just even playing the game. Mark, I don't think Mac would. I don't think Coach Mac would. Yes, he would. Oh, my kid. Yes, he would. Mark, yes, he would, and I would too. I'm glad you asked that question. Yeah, I would take him back. We can be snobby, but we can't afford to be that snobby. No, left the court during the game. Time away. All right, the game, the season. Yeah, right. What kind of stress? That's like your 12-year-old coming home and putting and flopping his book bag down and going, "Whoo, I had a long day." You look at your 12-year-old, boy, if you don't sit down somewhere, they are imploding. They are 100% imploding. The writing is on the wall. Listen, if it's mutual, because here's the thing, boy, if he doesn't have the big, think about this. He has to have the biggest turnaround in Kentucky program history. Oh, bar none. And listen, we're still early in the season, y'all. We're still early. It's some good teams out there. It is some good. When Keon, they sent. Think about this. If y'all covered local sports channels, I'm talking about TV and radio, put a stopwatch on the negativity, the amount of negativity Coach Cal should have received. Could you imagine a locker room after you lose to North Carolina for your 4th straight loss? Could you imagine going into a locker room, right? And and sending a kid who hasn't played the entire season out to do the post-game press conference? Could you imagine even having the nerve to ask that kid? If you sent my injured kid out to talk, I sent my 5-star prospect to the University of Kentucky. I sent my 5-star prospect child to the University of Kentucky. He is injured. He is rehabbing. He is crying, fighting because he wants to play, and he doesn't want to miss his shot at generational money. And his back is hurt. And you just lost your 4th straight game, and you sent my child out to answer questions in front of the media and look stupid. I'll be there in the morning if I'm that parent. That kind of story locally should be tearing the airwaves up. That story should have made ESPN. You sent a kid who ain't played all year out, and then you want us to believe that story doesn't get any legs anywhere. Barstool has to be the one to talk about that. Marques Maybin, Midnights with Marques Maybin, the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville. Click subscribe, has to be the one to point out how disgusting that is. That's why you start losing confidence in mainstream stuff. That's a big deal. Can you imagine what the parents talk to each other? Our parents call into the show. So the parents talk to each other. Can you imagine the parents talking to each other about sending Keon Brooks out there to do a post game after you lose your 4th straight game, 3rd straight against an ACC opponent? And I told my kid, go to Kentucky instead of going to Carolina. I told my kid, go to Kentucky instead of going to Duke. I told my kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm Bryce Hopkins. I decommitted from Louisville, and this is what you looking like? These are big deal. This is a big deal. I was gonna say that I don't know. But I get what pettiness is enforced. Right. Listen, I can get over that too. I can get over that. Yeah, and I try not to pick on the players, you know that. If we run them off the course, oh yeah, I agree. That's a good call. Let's say crash bed. Ooh. No. First, what happens is, listen, if it continues like this, disgruntled players, the truth will start coming out. The truth on, how should I put this? The truth comes out on what convinced the kids to choose Kentucky over somewhere else. When you get this level of panic in a program, they start talking, and they really start talking about what's going on behind the scenes. Then you start getting the stories about, we've never been in Coach Cal's office unless he was talking about, sending us out or whatever. He asked me to transfer. He threatened me about this, or he said this. It really starts coming out when there's no cohesiveness. Coaching staff, players, you gotta be tight-lipped. And when your team starts breaking down, everybody starts scrambling for lifeboats, and everybody wants to control the narrative. You think kids in 2020 with Instagram are going to let Calipari control the narrative of why we're losing because these kids are doing something wrong? You think they're going to own that? You think these families that have, listen, some of these kids got almost as many followers as the assistant coaches on the team. They don't have as many as Cal, but listen, these 5-star kids, they have social media accounts that rival what Cal can do on social media. Think about that. Think about that. You can go viral and have a video seen by just as many people as Coach Calipari, like that. So whatever secrets you have, whatever complaints, whatever grudges, whatever things went on where you feel like you weren't being treated on the up and up, that's coming out. One game can powder keg that. We have the opportunity of a lifetime, people. Bo. I'm curious. Yeah, I was gonna say, no need to call any stuff out. Top 3 candidates. I would not care. I used to say, oh my God. This is not underdog pressure, though. No. I get what you're saying. They're going to be favored. Because either way it goes, we're going to be in a hell of a dogfight against Pitt, in my opinion. It's going to be a tough game, right? We're going to be in a dogfight, and it's not going to look like an impressive performance enough to be favored. They're going to try to use the underdog narrative and try that. But this is the thing. He is right now. I mean, the jaws are closing. And if he doesn't speed up and barely escape. You ever watch those cartoons where the butt of something, or where like Jerry is running from that big dog and his butt is out, right? And then the dog like chomps, and then he brings his butt back in, and then it goes back out, and he chomps. All it takes is one bite to catch his rear end, and it is going to be the way I keep saying fourth string. Sorry, y'all. Dickie V calling the games around the nation every 5 minutes. 100%, 100%, Chris, 100%. Can we send Tim Sullivan to Lexington? Yeah, you're right. I'm always curious about how the questions would compare. It would anybody beef anybody. You can't get away with that. You cannot get away with that. Yes, it was Keon. Yes, sent them out there to talk. Right after the game. Why did he do that? Who would do that? What kind of coach would do that? Send him out there to answer questions in a game he didn't play in. That's the most disrespectful thing you could do. That is like morally wrong. That is tasteless. That is classless. We just lost our 5th straight game. And you sent me out there. My back is injured. You sent me out there to answer questions for the media. You talked to the media for 6 minutes in front of a green screen in a leather jacket. You kidding me? You get away with that locally? Whew. ESPN changed the game because ESPN wants to see us get executed on national TV. Are you kidding me? You got caught trying to change schedules with ESPN. David Scott is your Kentucky guy who's linked up at ESPN. That's your guy. People, do yourself a favor. Type in John Calipari and David Scott. Do yourself a favor. I don't know if he's still program director, but well, hold on. I'm curious to see what his current job is now anyway. Let me punch this in really quick. Here, hold on. I don't know if this is the same one, but I'll just do this. Wait a minute. Direct. I mean, sorry. That kind of caught my attention real quick. I'm sorry. Because I want y'all to see this. I was reading. I know I look crazy reading on but I want you to see this. I want you to see this, guys. Add this. Add this. Listen, you can look up this name, simple Google searches. Director of Communications, David Scott, oversees PR news information, properties including Sports Center and Outside the Lines. That's the guy who wrote Cal's biography or ran CoachCal.com. It's the same guy at that ESPN, the whole, golly, like, people, do y'all see how crazy this is? You get away with lying about stuff like that. Kenny Payne leave, and all of a sudden UK is 1-5. Who makes you wonder? Does it make you wonder? Pips Playground. Does it make you wonder? Or does it make you wonder, why haven't we been listening to Marques Maybin? Hire him away. You want to beat your rival? 3 years ago, I said hire him away. Before they made him associate head coach. Hire him away. Do anything. Give him a job anywhere other than there. You get him away, then you get Worldwide West away. And it will come crack. Like, they will not be able to cheat and skirt all the rules. They'll actually have to play and coach. He cares personifying, image, it's all about the kids. It's only an angle he's chosen to give him the edge with recruits. Yes, but not, like, Instagram is a game changer. That ESPN poll is getting weak. That's how we found out about him trying to change an AC. Think about that. He tried to change an ACC game. He tried to change a Louisville game without our knowledge and permission, and the word got out. That's when you don't have the authority no more. That's when you don't have the pull. But having this season not only counts against hold on. Not only with the truth, but having this season not count against them, will play against them. See, it doesn't even matter season eligibility and all that stuff with them, because they know, everybody knows, you can't come back. If you come back, you are marked as weak by the NBA. If you come back for one more year as a player, you are labeled as weak. Period. Bo, right. We'll take them. We'll show them a better experience. That's a guarantee. Oh, let me catch up. Hold on. Right. I know. I do too. Golly, money in shoebox. Trying to listen. Don't put that on my wall. don't have the feds look what Craig say. Don't have him out here looking for me. Hold on. I wish it wasn't the cardiac cards make everything tough. I know, but I enjoyed the ride. I was very disrespectful to other players as well. I know. To the Cal would have said, at least Carleek played though. He sent somebody who ain't played all year. Scott, I feel you. What pressure blowback comes from Mac if we lose? It depends on how the game looks. His calling card is toughness. If we don't look tough, he's going to get some heavy heat, some very, very heavy heat. Got in front of the line of the interview outside of we been knew that. We already knew that. We knew that stuff. Yeah, like I said, when that stuff gets run on the bottom line, when you have a guy who does the website of Coach Cal. Do you remember us reading Dick Vitale's tweets all summer? Every time Coach Cal is trying to get a recruit, Dick Vitale will get on there. It'll be a great decision if that kid goes to Kentucky. That's cheating. That is cheating. That's cheating. That is straight up cheating. You know what, y'all? Let me let me pour myself a nightcap. Y'all give me about 40 seconds. 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 5, 4. Let me get my ice. Let me get a drop of focus. Let me get tonight's unofficial sponsor of the show is imported Stoli vodka. That is tonight's evening capper of choice. Stoli and Focus is tonight's thing. And I will give y'all the heads up. If you hear a knock on the door, don't snitch. If y'all hear a knock at the door, something like that, don't be snitching on me. What pressure or blowback comes off and Mac we lose, people be extremely disappointed. But it depends on how the game goes. I will say that. But yeah, let me see if it was there. Yeah, the Fletcher kid was crying on the sideline. I don't know if I can do a game watch, Beef. I don't know. I might be losing my cool too much. Here, y'all, favorite 93.9 glass and a little focus. And who's doing the pregame? I am doing the pregame. I don't know if I'm doing the pregame from the Midnight with Marques Maybin home studio. Pour me one too. I'm trying to stay awake. Alicia, you can always find the recording. Cheers. Ah, yes, Jason, cheers. You can always find the replay, youtube.com. Actually, you're on here. Okay. Yeah. The replay is always going to be here. I usually take the replays off the social media accounts because a lot of times there are some people who take advantage of my narratives, if you know what I'm saying. They take advantage of my narrative and just steal them and run with them, and I don't like that. But there's only so much I can do. At least on YouTube, I get credit for you watching my video and not just going on social media. But yeah, the game time thing. Fletcher was crying. Cam Fletcher was crying on the sideline during the game. You know how frustrating that is? You know how frustrated seeing the dudes you played against over there having fun, dunking, running up and down, and you just over here screaming and yelling and calling all the players every kind of ridiculous, like saying these players don't know how to do this and they don't know how to do this. And every post game, here's the thing, y'all. They needed that win against Carolina, right? They needed that game against Carolina bad. Not just for Kentucky, but all those kids that are trying to get to the NBA, they all went to Kentucky thinking you got 1 year and one shot. Because everybody knows that if you come back for a second year, it's like going from there's a 90% chance or 95% chance you'll get drafted to like 42% if you come back for 1 year. See, Bo, I don't do that with the players. I feel you. I don't mess with. I know how frustrated they are. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I know what it's like crying from not getting put in the game. So listen, I will troll and I will laugh and I will do incredible things, but I will not like show the kids in their painful moments. That's just that's me though. That's just me. Nah, because they are trying hard. They're not evil kids. You know what I'm saying? yeah, they come there and they tell them to do an L's down. You know what I'm saying? They coach that into them. So I don't get, and it's a little more intimate in basketball too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah. But I get what you're saying though. I would watch it. I would watch it, but yeah, that wouldn't be the content that I wanted to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris, listen, Cal is on his third or fourth. Cal is in a drunken stupor right now. Calipari is in a drunken stupor right now. Listen, that weight he got don't just come from food. Listen, I'm no expert, but I know what drinking weight looks like. I know what puffy face weight looks like. He's just not sitting around eating food, y'all. Yeah, again, when you do the math, all the things that I wanted to make sure people knew all these things from tonight. The Us Against the World, ESPN pump fake. ESPN did not change. Look, Matt called you out on trying to get our game moved. Then you go on public radio or whatever and say ESPN went from ESPN to it. Why would ESPN move a game from ESPN 2 to ESPN 1 when Kentucky is 1-5? And PR personnel. Hold on. Let me just type this in. Give me 15 seconds. Hold on. Hold on. Just type this in. Hold on. I'm kind of awkward, y'all, so don't look at my typing form. Listen. Oh, that same David Scott has been with Cal since UMass. David Scott wrote Calipari's book, Bounce Back. David Scott, who is the PR director or director of sports information, whatever his title is at ESPN, David Scott is the guy who co-wrote or co-authored Coach Calipari's book. And he is in charge of PR at ESPN. You are a liar. You are a liar by saying ESPN 2 just decided they wanted to move it to ESPN to watch us be take us to the executioner. That's a lie. You are misrepresenting. You are lying. You are lying. And because we have a Dino Gaudio, we got to connect. Look, we got an inside man at ESPN. Now we know you're lying. That's why you got called out. Now we got kids with Instagram. Now we see the money phones. Now we see Juzang transferring it and busting people. Now we see what you look like without Kenny Payne. Like I said, listen, Rome wasn't built in a day and it didn't crumble in a night. It takes time, but Rome fell. I am not. It is year 3. Coach Matt came in, did not have the dudes his first year at all. Coach Mack comes in second year, overtime in Rupp Arena. Rick Pitino's best teams couldn't win in Rupp Arena. It's hard. Going overtime in Rupp Arena. One big loss at home. You lost to Tyler Hero, who was in the finals the next year. Taking it to NBA players. Go look at that Kentucky roster. Mac's first Kentucky roster. Stop talking about we get wasted every year and blah, blah, blah. Coach Mac out-coached Cal last year. Stop holding somebody hostage for Rick history or Denny history. Mac is in his third year. He did not have the dudes the first year. The second year, he lost in overtime. No, speaking the truth on local media will get you pushed to a YouTube channel. That's why any little super chats, I don't want to say little because they're huge to me. Just if you support the page, if you like the page, it helps me, free up my evenings. It helps keep the bills paid for the streams and all that good stuff. Hold on. What's the difference between? Listen, ESPN. The difference is the first window on the screen when I hit ESPN on my Fire Stick, and in that first window, ESPN 1, that's the only difference. That's the eyes that go to that one. This is late night. That is late night stress weight. That is funny. I know. Listen, I know it's stress. You know what? Your observation is better than mine. I call that cocktail weight. I like your late night stress eating weight. That's late night stress mixed with cocktail, mixed with eating, mixed with quarantine. God, this sucks. But that's a good call on your part. Yes, late night stress weight. Speaking on look, do you get any pushback for what you or Rummy say? Oh. Are you asking that question seriously, or you just want to hear stories? Like, listen, that question right there. Okay. I always get asked the question, why don't you bite back? Why don't you get? Do y'all realize? Like, okay. Do you call this pushback? Let me ask you this. Could you imagine being in that place where they're taking our sound, clipping it up, and trying to make us look foolish? These are people who work in the same building as you, right? We got three, let's say 3 or 4 interns who sit there and they all have to listen to our show, the entire show. And if Marcus or Steve says anything extreme or anything silly or anything with innuendo in it, we have to cut that out and send it to him. We got 3 of them. These guys are all he's responsible for their employment there. He's responsible for their intern grades. He's responsible for all that. Can you imagine me asking one of them, hey man, go get that sound when he said that stupid thing? They act like they can. I mean, I don't know when he said it. I got to do some other things, Marcus. Well, if you get some time, listen, I heard him say, look, you know what I got to do? I got to listen to that show myself. I got to mark down when they say something. I got to go get the sound myself. They have 3 people sitting around doing that. That's what pushback is like. That's what it's like when you say, okay, well, why don't you get their sound to do this? I don't have time for that. But that's also a lesson in life that I had to tell Steve that. Steve wanted to grab sound. He wanted to jump in it fully. And I'm like, Steve, don't take time out of your life occupied with them. Get good opinions on your radio stuff. Do your own thing. Let them do that. And then one day I'm gonna catch him talking crazy. And I'm gonna make a whole show. I'm gonna blast them for a whole show. They're gonna get mad. They look, and then we're gonna have a sit down. Hey guys, get a little bitey in here. Hey man, y'all shouldn't be. That's gonna be the fun part. And I say it on air too. I'm not good at little jabs back and forth. That's not really my cup of tea because I don't know when to quit. And I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings by saying something I shouldn't say. But I'm gonna say, oh, I thought we were just jabbing back and forth, and then I'm gonna find out somebody's hurt, somebody's feelings really hurt or something like that. UK pregame show. Thanks for listening. Oh, but here's the thing: we are gonna do a 2-hour pregame show on game day. We are going to do a 2-hour. Me and Steve are going to do the pregame. Steve is doing the post game. He's going to try to bait me into doing the post game with him. I don't know about that. Let me, Coach, I use this pool is to get the same Saturday as an all or nothing situation. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't understand this one. Okay, let me read this clear, Ross. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me get this straight. You're saying Coach Cal uses pull ESPN to get the game moved from ESPN2 to ESPN, and Payback Cal is using this game Saturday as oh my God, he is all in on this one. Because here's the thing: if he loses, he doesn't think he's going to lose. He saw the Wisconsin game. Coach Cal doesn't think he's going to lose. He's trying to turn this into a production of, this is where we fight. This is where they die. He's trying to rally the 300. I already took that. Look, we already copyrighted. We're 300 though. You can't have the 300 mantra or whatever. But here's the thing. He thinks he's going to win. He is confident he is going to win. I would too after I saw that product we put up on the floor against Wisconsin. He saw that game and said, there's no way they can beat us. We got to move this game to ESPN, but I'm going to play the underdog. I'm going to play the woe is me, nobody believes in us, and I'm going to beat Louisville, and I'm going to talk crap afterwards because that's the only chance I have to save I got to get this fan base off my back. I need something to cheer these players up. I need to get this on ESPN. I need this because listen, but it can backfire. You get busted. But again, they're pulling out all the stops. You're going to have the all-star referee crew. There is so much money invested in saving this count. But I'm telling you, under the surface, it's the duck feet. The duck feet kicking violently under the surface. Oh, it's me, calm, relax. No, it's bad right now. It is really bad. Everybody's finally starting to open their eyes to the Kenny Payne worldwide situation. It's not trolling. The Kenny Payne part, when I'm laughing at you losing to Richmond, that's trolling. When I see you put Keon Brooks out there for a post-game show after you lost your 4th, 5th straight game, that's not trolling. When I say you've already got caught and Coach Matt called you out for trying to get a Louisville game moved, manipulating schedules at ESPN, that's not trolling. That's facts. So this stuff is real. Yeah, at all. Of course, everybody does. I've shopped the idea around. It's work though. It is work. It is work. Yeah. That stuff is real, man. Which question? Which question did I miss? I'm sorry about that. Difference between ESPN, ESPN2, UK pre. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, if I missed one, just let me know on it. Sorry about that. But yeah, listen, these like I said, Some of my laughing, is just fun, having fun at the expense of your opponent. But some of that stuff is what is it? Watershed moment. The dam can crack, man. The dam can crack big time. So y'all, like I said, y'all buckle up. Like I said, yeah, of course. No, of course. He needs that. Listen, because here's the problem. If Cal wins, think about this. If he beats Louisville on ESPN2, you know what they're saying? Kentucky still sucks. They just got up for the Louisville game. Because nobody saw it. Nobody saw a Saturday 12 o'clock game on ESPN2 except for everybody in Kentucky. You got to get that game on the main ESPN. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Kentucky beating Louisville on ESPN2 to bring their record to 2-5, nobody would care about at all. Nobody would care. Kentucky just beat their rival, got up for their rival for their second win of the year on ESPN2. Nobody cares. Get them on ESPN, get them on the main stage. Kentucky, go ahead and get Dick Vitale in here to tell everybody, oh, hey, Cal's getting it together. Don't worry. He says, what's the problem here? He's getting it together, baby. A whole program full of that. I don't know why people are panicking. Cal is chill city, baby. That's what you're going to hear. That's what you're going to hear on ESPN1. That's what, you go get Dick Vitale or whoever, get him on ESPN1, get all the bells and whistles on that one. I know. I know. All the favors are coming out now. All the favors got to come out. They all got to come out. No, and they're not going to get caught. Listen, Kentucky's going to be violent on the glass. And Cal is telling them right now, hey, y'all, they're not going to call anything. They're not going to call anything. If I'm Coach Mack, I'm pulling a Rick Pitino and I'm putting those guys in boxing headgear. And if y'all don't get to that game with scratches from practice and beat up bodies, that means y'all not going hard enough. Because it's going to be all about the inside and the rebounding. All. It has to be the most violent game Louisville's ever played. But here's the problem. If Louisville's violent with them early, like majorly violent with them early, they will quit. They will quit. They will quit. They will quit. And if Louisville keeps up that energy and goes violent early, you can beat them into submission. And look, but here's the thing. They're going to come back because they're going to get all the calls. And I'm saying, listen, and I'm not whining about this one. They play an aggressive style. So they force the referees to call. I'll give them credit. They force the referees to call fouls a lot. You know what I'm saying? Which we got to grow up big time with that. Thank you for hanging around, Tim. I do appreciate that. I appreciate the donations, the super chats. The Cash App is hashtag Maybin939. Let me make sure I put that in. I should always leave that running. So yeah, I do appreciate all the donations. Yes, I will get the pushback. I just went to Twitter. He said, "Listen, yeah, I'm a night owl, people. This is what I do. We got to rebound. Listen, post game, big time smoke. Pre-game, I don't need. Did y'all hear Coach Mack's answer about when he was asked about what's going on in Kentucky, and Coach Mack said, "Yeah, y'all got deadlines. I don't. I'm not playing the UK headline game." I got Pittsburgh, who's favored to beat Louisville. in a day. I'm not doing the UK, what's going on up there. I'm not commenting on any of that stuff. Are you crazy? That was a great answer. That was a great answer. Okay, so make sure y'all do it. Click the subscribe button. Click the like button. Is there any more questions? Usually, the Midnight with Marques Maybin has some kind of story. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Sam and DJ need to have big games. I agree 100%. Not for this game. Not for this game. Not for this game, Mario. Sam and DJ need to have big games. Sam, listen, man. This is going to be one of Sam's opportunities. And if Sam doesn't perform extremely well in this game, the fan base is going to be down on him probably for the rest of his time here. Because they're already trying to dump Sam. And Sam had a great off season. And Sam did all the stuff he needs to do. He put on the body weight, but his aggression level didn't change yet, or it doesn't look like it yet. LaShawn, it's possible. It's possible. Again, they're going to be a favorite, though. They will be a favorite. Kentucky will be a favorite. Ross, we need him to be tough, man. We need a screaming version of JJ. Like these guys gotta have a chip. Listen, Kentucky has better players. Their system, I think our defensive system has trouble with them unless we're really locked in. I mean, I would love for JJ to come out. Maybe, listen, those things Jay Billis said about JJ Traynor during the game, maybe if JJ hears those things, he starts to believe them. And maybe he does come out and play like he needs to. So I wouldn't overlook that. Does Aiden? Listen, Aiden. I mean, listen. If Matt can get these players to throw caution to the wind, y'all can see a different looking team. I know. I listen. I may call Sam out on one of the shows or something. I might give him a pep talk this week on the show, and I might get somebody else to tag him in it, and he'll see it. I might give him some real talk. Just put it right out on social media. Put his name on it and everything. Did you have any teams? Oh yeah. Oh no. Well, chemistry, yeah, but not teams that I didn't have teams that really disrespected coaches and stuff like that. And our chemistry was more like we didn't know our roles. Like we were all fighting for alpha spots. You know what I'm saying? Okay, put it this way. My team chemistry issues came from like, yeah, just competitive dudes trying to jockey for position and stuff like that. It wasn't personal. That's why all my teammates we like still get along to this day because it wasn't personal at the end of the day. Or we didn't really take it personal. Looking a lot like the UNC game. I mean, Kentucky. Dude, who is double A? Who is double A? And you must not be familiar with me. Listen, you must not be familiar with me. You know what? I can tell. So double A, I think you are going to have to go in timeout for a little while. Hey y'all, did double A come into Midnights with Marques Maybin saying, You all are going to lose. Don't get your hopes up. Did you put that in my room and think you weren't going to be in timeout instantly? Did you see what I did to listen? Joel has been a supporter of Middays with Marques Maybin for years. Did y'all see what I had to do with Joel today? Double A, did you think you were gonna come into the YouTube and talk about don't get your hopes up and not get put in timeout? Yes, yeah, listen, but he has to learn that stuff. He has to know that it's real. I could see him athletically. I could see him having a good game, but he just got to be. He's got to be angry and aggressive. Wait a minute. Which one? Mario. Hold on. Let me make sure I pop all these. You think Jade understands Rob Ruby? Yeah. You got to have some local dudes who Greg this Sam needs to hear it now. Listen, I'm going. I'll let him have his Pittsburgh game first. But after that, like Wednesday, actually, I'm probably gonna do a segment where myself and Steve can alternate on which kid we're gonna talk to, and we're gonna get them all tagged in it. So when I speak the truth about some kids and what they need to hear, even if they're not hearing it in the locker room, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. I don't have to go in there. Oh yeah, look, it just means more. Double A, I only gave you 5 minutes. So if you want to stick around and try it again, you can, because I'm going to be on here for a little while longer. I'm enjoying myself way too much. Joe, listen, Joe had to get it today. No, it's not. It's double A, not. It's double A, not double J. Yes, LaShawn. So I gotta admit this too. Actually, you know how you say something and then you feel bad because you don't know how somebody take it. Now I didn't feel that way about Joe, but somebody else saw me react, and they kind of hit me with a little jab that kind of maybe, they shouldn't see that. Look, I don't want people to see that side of me. Like I said, he got just like, listen, but I was explaining that. Y'all remember I went into the huge rant about, look, I don't want to, look, I'm not preaching. I don't want to sound like the woke guy and stuff like that. But again, it starts with your university is only as strong as the fan base. And if you let your fan base get away, think about this. For an entire year, if you saying to yourself, we're going to lose, and you're talking to people and you say, we're going to lose, and people around you are keep on saying you're going to lose, and then you win, you cheer for a day or a week, and then you say, well, but we're still only 3-10 against him over the last 20. Dude, Mac would be 1-2, right? But that traveling loser talk, the media loves it. The media loves to remind you of loser talk because that's what makes Kentucky a stronger program when they are a stronger program, because your loser talk spread amongst all you losers, and then they pick and choose the loser talk and they use that as the narrative. Every Louisville fan thinks they're going to lose. No, we don't. But they wait for that Joel and say, yeah, I pretty much think that's how everybody feels. No, they don't. I mean, we know Rick had a poor record in the Kentucky rivalry. But is that a Louisville thing? Kentucky has had a top 5 recruiting class for 10 years. Is that a Louisville loser thing? And in that time, Louisville managed to win Final Fours and win championships. Or a championship. The same amount of UK. Golly. Get some sleeve beef. Do that. Tell them they all need to hear it there. They are kind of, but they got to tap into it. I don't even do that narrative either. They just don't know how to tap into it. But they got it. They just don't know. They don't know how to tap into it a lot of times. Or they tap into it, it's too late. MTL. They got one target on that dartboard. And I want y'all, like I said, I want y'all to watch it get spun. Think about this. They're 1-5. And y'all, they'll still be like, how many people say that? Too many people for my imagine being around me and me telling you that I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and somebody saying, well, it ain't gonna blow up. I mean, it might be good, but if you're just talking about this, then it's never gonna. And it's like, dude, get away from me. Don't tell me anything about, but no matter what, this is gonna happen. Like, I hope you don't talk to your kids that way. I hope you don't talk to your wife that way. My God. That would, man, I would divorce my wife for talking like that. Still gonna lose. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how good we play or how good they play. We're gonna lose. No, I listen. There are some things. Listen, there are some things that I want them to hear. Recover fans to carry water. But here's the thing: you don't have to carry Rick's record, and like, stop acting like these Kentucky rosters were awesome. But guess what? Steve makes this joke, and I laugh every time. They only have three 5-stars. Cal has to coach up 3 5-stars with no Kenny Payne. We're carrying water from Mac or Louisville versus Kentucky with Tyler Hero in them and Kenny Payne. Double A, it's all good now. Well, like I said, I don't do a lot of blocking. I can't hate. When Dre plays well, we're a different team. Dre feeds off of everybody else, so I don't put pressure on Dre to do that. I can't take hate. We take it to them. Yes, Sean the Barber Coleman. That's how everybody feels. Y'all bring it. If y'all bring it and you bring the fight to them, you can deal with losses. You know you can deal with it. It was a Rick thing. Yeah, and he was uncomfortable coaching in that game. Like, you know it. Devin asked you or Coach Cal, who's the bigger target? Oh, definitely Coach Cal. Oh yeah. Double A just threw that up there. But everybody hanging out. Any more questions? If you got any questions that's going to lead to Midnights with Marques Maybin, we'd probably be on volume 12. Don't keep track of the I do a terrible job keeping track of the numbers. Let me see if I got a Midnight with Marques Maybin story for you. If y'all ask me a question, it might spark something. Jarbo, I cannot answer that question. I will not answer that question. MTL, give me a question that any kind of question about the life, about locker room, anything that might spark something. What kind of Midnight with Marques Maybin story Because I think it's been a couple days. That look, and because I went out of town yesterday, I didn't do a live last night. Mm, mm, that's funny. Come on, Marcus. Come on, y'all. Give me a good question. Give me a question. Ask me about an individual. Ask me about an individual or something. Anybody y'all want to know about in particular? I did give a Tony Williams story the other day. The Cam Murray stories, funny. Troy Jackson stories is funny. Nate's and Dion's. Oh, okay. Hold on. No, I can't. No, I can't tell that one. Golly, y'all got to ask a question. Who got dunked on the hardest in practice? That's not a good question. That's not a good question because it happens so often. It happens so often that nothing stands out. Yeah, like my team's had some wild athleticism. So everybody was getting dunked on. Everybody was getting some kind of dunked on. So yeah, it's like you just gotta imagine just how many dunks happen. Because here's the thing: you got 5-on-5, you do 3-on-2, 2-on-1s with some of the most athletic people in the world. So everybody is just getting dunked on. Like, I see. I already told a story to do threatening to shoot me. What else happened in the trash talk world? Gosh darn! I hate being let down on the court trash talking. I didn't talk a lot, and I'll say that this is not a story. This is kind of a short answer to that one. This is a short answer to this one. Who was the best dunker? You know, it's probably got to be Nate. It's probably got to be Nate Johnson. Nate Johnson is a freak. He is so fast. Kevin Smiley jumping off his right leg is very underrated too. But yeah, Nate Johnson. Like watching Nate Johnson and Kevin Smiley, they're both about 6'6", long, athletic. Watching them on a fast break. You ever watch somebody almost like hurt themselves and you kind of jump? Watching Nate Johnson and Kevin Smiley on fast breaks, knowing both of them got the heart of lions, man. And watching them, okay, the rim is like, let's say the rim is like right here, eye level with Nate Johnson and Kevin Smiley, and they're like a full foot and a half over, like two of their heads are right at the rim, and they're fighting each other on trying to dunk a basketball that's, like I said, that's 2 feet under how high they are. They both look like they're about to hit their heads on the rim. So imagine their long arms up in the air trying to stuff a basketball, and one person's trying to block it. When you see it, you just like cringe because it's so wild and athletic. It's like they're just too high. You like, coach almost want to say, stop jumping so high, because they still got to come down. You know what I'm saying? After being that high in the air, it's I'm telling you, it's the freakiest thing. Yeah, get out of here, MTL. Probably Nate. Coach Davenport. Oh, what would I say about Coach Davenport? Coach Davenport, that one isn't fair either because Coach got his own radio show. He comes on the show, so we always share all the Coach Davenport shows. But Coach Davenport did all our films and he did all our all our food sessions and all that good stuff. Gosh, Lee, yeah, it's hard to do a Davenport story because we always talk about like he comes on the show and he talks on the radio often, so I feel like we already know everything about our relationship. and his won't be funny. All his are emotional. All the Coach Davenport. I know this have you. Oh no, yeah. I heard those behind the scenes. But yeah, that's one of those you should have to they should have to tell you those stories. I'm not qualified. Oh yeah, I'm not qualified to tell the because I don't know how sensitive people would get on that one. Yeah, I don't know how sensitive they would be on that one. Listen, I guarantee I'll listen. I keep thinking of stories, but I'm gonna have to like clean them up and change some names a little bit. So I don't even want to fire them off. Listen, y'all get some sleep, man. Look, I'm gonna be up for a while. I gotta take some notes for the show tomorrow. I got to finish up this proposal and stuff. Y'all get some sleep. My contact madefortheville@gmail. Hit me up if you have any questions. If you have small businesses, we do your commercials. We'll write your commercials. We'll play them on the show. You know, any business proposals, madefortheville@gmail. You can again subscribe to the YouTube channel, madefortheville youtube.com/madefortheville. Make sure you're subscribed because these always won't be on social media. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. It's probably one of the more important things. So you can catch all the night shows or the impromptu emergency meetings. When news breaks, Steve and I usually jump on the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll definitely answer that one. I'm forgetting anything else. When you wake up, have some warm water, cut half a lemon, squeeze the lemon in it. Get organic lemons, have warm water with lemon or lime. It'll start your morning on an empty stomach. You'll have a great day, I guarantee it. Boost your immune system, boost weight loss, gets you good vitamin C. Do that. Mad and stop seeing Coach Crumb. That's 10 stories. We already went almost 2 hours. I cannot do the maddest Coach Crumb, but that is a ton of stories. I'm gonna have fun doing those stories. I appreciate that one. Oh my God, Ross. He's a psycho when he reps. He's an absolute psycho. Okay, enjoy yourself. Remember, madefortheville at Gmail is the email. Use that as a contact. And well, that'll be pretty much it. Enjoy your evening. Everybody who hung out.